Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Hello, I'm S.Pd. I'm a third semester student at Sultan Agung Islamic University. And this is video to fulfill the final test for the Lexical Studies course from the lecturer Mulianing Maharani S.Pd. M.Pd. So let's get started. So for the first definition or expression is talk something over, which means is discuss. And then next is on time, which means is at the hour designated, not before or after that hour. And next is till one is blue in the best, which means is until one can say no more in trying to convince someone of something. And then in time too, which means is be at the place at the right time to do something. Next is out of the question, which means impossible beyond consideration. Next is waste one's breath, which means speak uselessly to no purpose. And next is no wonder, which means it isn't surprising. Next is right away, which means immediately. Next, put something off, which means postpone. And next is get cold feet, which means become very cautious, be afraid to do something. And next, be better off, which means be better on a long-term basis. Next, might as well, which means it is a good idea or to do something, although not of a major importance. Next is in charge of something, which means is responsible for something, such as the department of a large company or an activity for which arrangements must be made. And next is little by little, which means is gradual. Next, makes friends, which means is form friendship with people. Next, hit upon something, which means is to discover something that will help make progress in a certain cause or situation. And next is show romance, which means is give the impression of having the ability to do something in the future. Next, hold one's own, which means to maintain oneself in the equal to a given situation. And next is at all, which means is used with negative expression to give emphasis. Next, by all means, which means is definitely, certainly. Next, frame of mind, which means mental state. Next, cut corners, which means economics. Next, on credit, which means make regular payments, not pay cash for a purchase. And next, put something over on someone, which means is decide someone. And next is stand to reason, which means is be a logical conclusion. And next, have no business doing something, which means is have more right to do something. And next, never mind, which means is don't worry. And next, put in a word for something or someone or something, which means is say something positive for someone or something. And next is in the clear, which means free from suspicion, blame, or obligation. And next is make up for something, which means is compensate for something, often an unkind or inconsiderate act. And next is under the weather, which means is not feeling well physically. And next is catch cold, which means to get a cold. And next, watch one step, which means be careful in one's conduct. Next, serve someone right, which means get what someone deserves, or usually used in the negative sense. And next is take it easy, which means relax. And next is go from bad to worse, which means become progressively worse. And then for the last definition or expression is put one's foot in, which means say or do the wrong thing. Next, have words with someone is quarrel, argue with some person. Next, on edge, which means nervous, irritable. Next, come to the point, which means definitely resist in telling something. And then the last straw, which means the point beyond which one can endure no more. And then the last is take a stand on something, which means make a firm decision about something. Well, thank you very much for watching this video. I think that's it from me. So have a wonderful day. See you next time. Bye-bye.